Hello beautiful, welcome back to Nat's Beautiful Life. Today I'm going to be showing you some makeup for dry skin. If you're dry all the time or you just have dry wintry skin right now, this is going to be products that will help you out. What you will notice me using is 3 different foundations. You don't have to do that. I'm just mixing colors and formulas and things like that based on how my skin is right now. So the thing that you want to do before you put your foundation and things like that on is you want to prep your skin. So of course cleanse it, moisturizer, and you want to use a moisturizer that is for your skin type. So in the rest of the year I use a combination oily moisturizer. This time of year I'm using a normal to dry moisturizer. So I'm using that, and then I put my primer on. I do have large pores even though everything is pretty dry right now. So I do use my primer for pore filling primer. So whatever primer you normally use, you can use moisturizing primer, one for filling in pores, what have you. And then I'd recommend using a foundation that is for dry skin. I'm using the Mary Kay Luminous foundation today. Some great drugstore options would be the L'Oreal True Match Lumi. And then Revlon Color Stay also has a formula that is for normal to dry skin. And then the original Maybelline Fit Me foundation is for more normal to dry skin. So there's just some good options from the drugstore, and then you can go to any prestige brand and find one as well. So you want to have that foundation of your look being nice and dewy. I mean, when I say dewy, some people don't like that dewy, glistening, luminous look, but you don't want to be so dry that you kind of like your face is cracking in a couple of hours. And that was what I was noticing with my face. Even with a luminous foundation, if I was just using none of the other correct products, then I would have like it would look really good at first, and then I would walk by the mirror later and it would look like I had scales. It was so bad. So I decided to stick with some cream products for a bit while I'm going through this really dry patch. And the thing is, I had been doing so well with my skin as far as my skincare routine that I wouldn't feel uncomfortable, but I would look in the mirror and see how dry it is. Because your skin doesn't differentiate between makeup and skincare. It's just going to suck everything in, just moisturize itself away. And so it was just kind of sucking all that stuff in. So I decided to just kind of stick with cream products for now and then just set where I need to set. So I use my Luminous foundation, and then I use a cream highlight. This is the bronzer contour. Oh my. So I'm using the CoverGirl FixStick in Deep. There are so many different types of cream bronzers and things out there. When using the stick, what I normally do is just apply it directly to the brush and then go for it. I find that it blends out a lot better than if I draw a line and then trying to work with it. And what you will notice when I'm doing the demo for you is that instead of like wiping and rubbing and blending, I'm doing a lot of stippling and just kind of working it into the skin. What happens when you have cream product over cream product over cream product and you start wiping and trying to rub and blend it in that way, then you wind up just moving everything around, wiping it off, and it just becomes kind of a mess, and sooner or later stuff's going to start rolling off. Literally you'll see like little balls of whatever rolling off. So I found the stippling and just kind of dabbing, patting method works better, and it just really works it into the skin. And I gotta say, I really absolutely love the look of the cream contour. I don't know how it's coming off on camera, but in person it looks very natural and it really adds a great dimension to my face, and I think I'm in love with it. So, and then I am using a cream blush. NYX has a crap ton of cream blushes. MAC has them. I'm using a Mary Kay one. This is the Mary Kay cream blush in Sheer Bliss, and it's just very kind of natural pinky mauvey color. And you'll see me kind of dab that on, and then I just take a dry, where's it at? I will show you. Just a dry blush brush, any brush will do, and just kind of pat and blend it in that way. You can blend it in with your fingers, and you can even get a different stippling brush and use the stippling brush as well. And then for highlight, I'm using a liquid highlighter. You can use anything that you like for highlight. This right here is actually discontinued, but there are so many dupes on the market. So I'll show you what it looks like, and then you'll be like, oh yeah, that's everywhere. So it's just a cream or liquid highlight, looks like that. And then just kind of, I mean, that's not rubbed in at all, but it's kind of adds like some luminosity to the skin. I've got it on my cheeks and the high points of my face. You'll see me do it. I just kind of take a little bit on my fingers and put it where I want it, and then I just take my foundation brush and once again just kind of dab it in. Revlon has a dupe for these. Josie Moran, Becca has shimmering perfectors. A lot of companies have these liquid highlighters, so they're easy to find. There is another type, there's like the stick kind, and then also you can find them in little cream pots. But I'm really wanting to try the Sonia Kashuk stick one. I think that one will be fun to try. So anywho, those are the products that I'm using. Once again, doesn't matter what brand it is, as long as it's something that you like and that works well and works well with your skin. Now for powders, you will see me powder my skin, but you will only see me powder where I think my makeup would break up. And I'm just using a loose translucent powder. It's poofing. There's a poof of powder. Anyway, so my makeup would probably break up here or here, and so and then maybe crease under all that what do you call that, concealer, and I'm putting like a light layer of foundation on and then just kind of working up more coverage with the concealer because it's a little bit thinner consistency and brightening, and so that's what I've been doing. But for the setting, I'm just kind of using this little setting brush from Real Techniques and just setting where I need it. You will see me use the mattifying powder, can't speak, on my chin because even though everything else is dry and good, my chin is still a grease fest, so yeah. Now what happened to me was funny. I filmed my entire face, got it done. Then I stopped the camera to do my brows, which my brows, let's just talk about them. I know they look ridiculous and they're like bushy. I'm trying to grow them out a little bit more, so just bear with me. Just bear with me. But anywho, I stopped it to do my brows and then went on to my eyes and never turned the camera back on. So I'm going to have to film that tomorrow, and so you might be seeing this eye look, you might not. So sorry about that. I will put this eye look, the link to the beauty blog where I show how I do this eye look, down in the description bar in case you get a new eye look tomorrow. So anywho, I'm gonna stop jibber jabbering and we're gonna get going on this tutorial. I hope that you like it. I hope that it's helpful. Don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up this video, and yep, that's pretty much it. Have a great day, gorgeous.